fellow detectorists. Yes, here I am, I'm back out. And this is permission number 3. It's the new permission. There's quite a few fields I've got to go over here. Most of them at the moment, unfortunately, are in crop. But we've got a couple of bare fields. We've got this one and one just to our left over here, which I'm going to give it a go in, and there might even be one the other side of the road, which is sort of behind the hedge in front of us. But it is the 30th of May. It's the usual Saturday. It's 10:30 in the morning. I've just spoken to the farmer and he's pointed out the fields that I can go on a map that I printed off, and there's a good area here. I will calculate it later on and probably put up a quick message just to say how many acres it is. This is permission number 3, this is. So permission number 1 definitely has got all the crops coming up in it now, and the same with permission number 2. There's still a couple of places on permission number 2 where I can go. There's a pasture field and another small field which I think they're using as a sort of like a storage area. Anyway, it looks like I'll be coming up here throughout the summer until harvest anyway, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. I did come up here last weekend. I know there was no video last weekend, and I had a quick look around. I did detect, and I had a few finds. Nothing amazing, not yet. What you would expect to find, really. I had a couple of buckle fragments, a barrel tap handle, what else? A bit of chain. Nothing spectacular. Nothing that would make me say, "Oh, hang on a minute." But I only had a quick look around last weekend, and I thought I'd give it a better go up here today. But anyway, let's get on with it. We'll see what happens, and you will see me at the first find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our first sort of unusual find is that I thought it might have been older at first, like a big dumbbell type thing, but I don't think so. I think it's probably just a handle off of something that's broken off. But I'm not sure. Gave a good signal. I have had a couple of other bits and pieces, a couple of buttons which just plain Tombac buttons, bits of lead, but that's the first find really that's any sort of interest. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. Just had another find, and this one's quite nice. It's a sort of a lead trade weight, I should imagine. Now that looks fairly old to me. That's quite nice. I'll clean it up and take some pictures shortly. Lovely. I've never found one which is bowl shaped on both sides before, so that's quite interesting. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Got our next find, and it is a coin. It's the first coin I've had today. Now I can see Britannia on the back, believe it or not, but I can't make out who is on the front. But I will give it a gentle soak later. You'll see some more pictures shortly, and with a bit of luck I'll find out who it is. I think it's older than the Georges, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll see what the next one is. Hello folks, I just had our next find, and it is another coin. I'm getting the feeling as though I'm possibly digging in an old garden. Maybe there was an old property here at one time. I'm right up near the road now, and this is where I'm getting the finds. So, but this is a 1p coin, Bunhead Victoria, as you can see, and it was 1890 something is the date. That's nice, lovely condition. Anyway, we'll carry on, and I might walk down and go into the next field. Bye for now. Hey folks, we've got our next find, and I think it's a little trade token, or a trader's coin. Probably a trader's token. I thought I could see something on it a moment ago, but I think that's what that is. It's very thin. Now I've come into the next field, and this is really the first decent find I've had in this particular field. I had a couple of bits of lead, and then this comes out. So we'll carry on in here for a little while, and I might wander over to somewhere else. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go folks, our next one is another coin. It's come from just down there. That's it, it's a halfpenny. I think it's a George II. But as usual, I will take some pictures, give it a clean up, and we'll see if we can't see any more detail on it. But that's a halfpenny size, that one. Anyway, bye for now. Right folks, got our next find, and it's come from just down here. I've come into this sort of bean field now, but it's very, very hard ground. And I've just had this. Now, if it was just red, I'd say it's a bit of machinery, but that's got a bit of yellow in there, or maybe gold gilt, I'm not sure, but it's definitely metal. But what that is, I'm not sure. Let me just spray it again. You can see it coming through, look, and there's definitely a bit of yellow on there as well. So that's interesting. Pity it wasn't in one piece, as usual. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here's the next one folks, and this looks like a big lump of bronze, but you can see all the way through it, look, and it looks like it might have had sides, like a shaped, almost like a sort of a 50p sort of shape, sides at one time, but it feels like a bit of bronze. So what that is, I don't know. It does look quite old. Anyway, we'll carry on. It could be the remains of a, what do they call one of these, oh, is it a barrel lock or something like that? Could be what's left of one, but it's very rough. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Right then folks, we've got our next find, and where I am, I'm still in this bean field, but I've managed to find, if you can probably see it in front of me, this sort of big patch right in the middle of the bean field. It's a big field, where I'm able to detect, but the ground is like concrete. It really is. But anyway, I've just had a find from down here, right actually where my spade is sitting, and I managed to break it open partly, and can you see that there? Yes, it looks like a hammered coin, and this will be my first hammered coin off of permission number 3. That's brilliant. Well done, Hawks. And the X35 coil. Anyway, I'll try and prise this out of here, give it a little bit of a clean, and then I'll get right back to you. How about that? Lovely. Yes, here we go folks. I've just given it a bit of a spray, and you can see on there, round from 12 o'clock round to about 3 o'clock, I can see an E, well right near 12 o'clock I can see an E, then a D, then a W. So it definitely says Edward round the side of this one. My best guess would probably be an Edward the first, but it could be the second or the third. And it says Civi or Civi, C-I-V-I, Taz, City of London. This one is L-O-N-D-O-N. That's great, brilliant. So first hammered coin off of permission number 3. brilliant. This field, this bean field actually, has been better than the previous two fields. They were very trashy, the first two fields I was on. I didn't spend much time on them, but I was walking around the side, around the edges of this bean field, and saw this big patch in the middle, so I thought I'd give that a go. Lovely, let's carry on. Here's the next find, and it is another coin, but at the moment I don't recognise this. I've got a funny feeling it might be a foreign coin. I can't see. Feels very light, as if it might be one of these sort of aluminium ones or something. But I'll try giving it a clean up, see if I can't see more. Anyway, on to the next one. Here we go, folks. Now this is something that I've seen other people find, but I've never found any before. What's left of a set of nut crackers. You can see where you would put the nut. The handle would come up either side up here. So how old they are, I don't know. Probably not that old. First time I found anything like that. Anyway, let's see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. Our next one is quite a nice little spindle whorl. It gave a good signal. Yeah, there we are, look. Lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. Right then, folks, our next find is another lead weight. It's got a hole all the way through it. Now if I was near a pond or a lake or something like that, I'd say that was a fishing weight, but I guess that's some kind of loom weight or something like that. not that big, sort of torpedo shaped almost. I don't think it's a spindle whorl, even though it's got a hole all the way through it. I think this is some kind of loom weight or something like that. Anyway, I'm heading back to the car now. I've had a good day here today. A proper detecting session on, or my first one I should say, on permission number 3. It's looking promising. I can't wait to get for harvest time and get on these fields properly. Anyway, bye for now. I'll see what else I get going back to the car.